Whoa there. This is your man, Nico B. This is the Black Effect. Hit that like and subscribe button. You know it's free, man. You know what I'm saying? If y'all say y'all support black businesses and you support your man, you got love for your man, you know what I'm saying? The things that I'm doing in the community, these messages, man, trying to combat the narrative against black men, and black people, period. Hit that like and subscribe button. All right, and let me get into this, man. I know we've all heard about yeah, everyone's favorite BBW, Lizzo. And I wouldn't even call Lizzo a BBW. BBW stands for beautiful black women. Lizzo is not proportionate for an overweight woman in all the right places. If you act like if you ask me if you are a big woman, you have to have either big breast or a big behind. Your gut cannot be, bigger than you can't have small breast and be fat. You can't have small behind and be fat. Lizzo got a flat behind and flat breast. And why am I going in on it like this? Because recently she just went out in public showing her big, fat, flat ass. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna be fat and have a flat ass, man? Like a white girl booty. But yeah, but she go out in public, you doing this, typical black woman stuff, because you got black women defending her, you know what I'm saying? Like she just living, when black women go out here and embarrass themselves and go out here and dress like whores and things like that, and people call them out on it. You doing it, lady, like you doing this stupid stuff. But people call them out on it. They want to get defensive, and I'm living my best life, and all of these vague terms, these terms that don't have no meaning. We all live in our life. But we talking about you coming out in a basketball game where kids is present, old people, all walks of life of people is present, and you got your fat ass out, or fat or whatever. You got your buttocks out. You wearing inappropriate clothing. You come into you in one of them events, and I know women, tons of women do this. Cause they coming in them games trying to attract these basketball players and these ballers. That's why they come in there looking, Instagram thoughts on down to your cousin, to your sister is coming out there looking, dressing, doing the fool, in lingerie, trying to, but ain't nobody just, being that. They at least try to have some tact with it. Lizzo is just inappropriate, man. She's just an inappropriate woman, and she's been doing that and trying to set this type of trend. But it's not just her. Why do a lot of black women today adopt that mentality? What do I mean? What mentality? The mentality that y'all are with these strippers, that y'all actually envy them, or y'all actually want to mimic their lifestyle, a stripper lifestyle, or some Carmen Sandiego hot mama lifestyle. Why do you want to mimic a thought? And look at Angela Simmons, like, these women who be raised by good fathers and stuff, mimicking thoughts. The same way some black men will try to mimic thugs. And I get that, because you don't want to be swept up, in your environments, by the real thugs and stuff. You kind of want to give off a chameleon facade, but still, man, like that ain't gonna get you nothing. That's gonna get you killed. It's gonna get you hurt. But for women, like, they try to do that stuff and think that get them single motherism. Look at Angela Simmons, man. That get them to be grouped in. See, a lot of y'all women are grouped into these whores. You be wondering why these black men and all these racist men going in, all black women calling us whores, doing all this, and not making no distinctions. Because real talk, y'all should make the distinctions, and that y'all don't, because y'all kick it with these type of women. This didn't happen years ago. My grandmother wasn't kicking it with the whores of the community. They was too smart. They had too much intelligence, because if you start doing that and you bringing them around your husbands, you won't have a husband for long. You could believe that. You're not smart. A lot of y'all women working with y'all own enemies, because y'all don't know how to separate. That's why women can't be, a lot of men don't take women seriously. The Lord of hosts, God himself, look up, the one y'all claim to serve has ordained man as y'all head. Man is y'all leader, because he don't want y'all in leadership. When y'all get to talking, like, and doing a lot of things like that, y'all are susceptible to the evils and the wiles of Satan himself. which is basically what's been offered to y'all. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you see women doing everything. Consumerism, the lack of integrity is running rampant. You know, look how they raising their boys to be effeminate. They okaying with all of this gay stuff. Most women is getting with women, and you know they have problems with men. They don't have no problem sticking their face in another woman's booty or behind. That's not, men aren't so much so the same way. You know what I'm saying? Because they having relationship problems with women, they not jumping ship to now they sucking a cock. Like, that's not how that works. Pardon my French. But you women do that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Like, look at these women who y'all put on pedestals. Lizzo, like, y'all supporting this big goofball. And I call her a goofball because she conducting herself like one. I don't support that. I wouldn't want my daughter out there like that. I wouldn't, like, you know what I'm saying, for Angela Simmons who going out messing with thugs. If I were Reverend Run, man, I would have upside her head. You feel me? This is a reverend, but the reverend's daughters be the worst. You feel me? But for real, like Lizzo, and then the thing is, you got a lot of black men tomorrow, man, I hit that, man. You know, I don't give a damn. Y'all niggas crazy, man. Black men y'all need to check y'allself. Y'all women out of pocket, cause a lot of y'all niggas are out of pocket. Y'all got a BBW, y'all got a fat woman obsession. Y'all got an obsession with, the thing is a lot of y'all black men just lack standards and integrity. You niggas will fuck a race of roaches if they developed an ass. You would fuck it. I don't give a damn. A lot of stereotypes have truth to them. Things about a black man, they saying you'll sleep with a lot of things. Now, don't get me wrong. The black man is also stereotyped as being the sexual beast of the earth. You know, I can't really argue with that. You know what I'm saying? Speaking from personal, experience. But I don't know. You know, I mean, any man can bust a chick down. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, but yeah, black women y'all need to stop letting these men and these people sexually turn y'all into sexual fetishes, man. Stop over-sexualizing yourself. The Bible teaches you is that the one who see, y'all women move about like, oh, I should be able to wear what I want. I should be able to just flat out be naked, and y'all dudes shouldn't get turned on by it. It's not how reality works. And let me teach you this, because God has told you that's not how reality works. And also, you have hell to pay, because the one who causes one to sin is just as bad as the one who is sinning. You women know what you are doing. You're not a child. You dress yourself. From the time you leave the house with them titties pushed up and them titties out, you are trying to command sexual energy. And when men, they command physical energy, like, aggression. When they start getting, like, that's how they kind of coerce things, like aggression. So, like, or threat of violence or things like that. So they get to the point, like I said, if she was just to hit the fan, like in a scenario of a Book of Eli scenario, or just look at like when women be in the hood and shit goes 0 to 60 and niggas start getting into it. Women have to use their sexuality to tone that type of energy down. They have to that's how they deter men. And that's women, and that's a gift of women. Like, women have a gift of they could use their but you could use your sensuality into doing that also. But now women are using women use their sexuality to control men financially. You know what I'm saying? That's why they have a false sense of power through this sexual taking off their clothes. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, because that false sense of power could be crushed if if lawlessness was to ensue and men was just to decide to rape you, how it was in biblical times. You know what I'm saying? Like, or men just change to how it is in certain other countries. You know what I'm saying? Or even like I said, even if you are in other countries, these women don't, look at them. Look at how they operate and how they move. And not all of these women in countries where Sharia law is enacted are complaining. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all women know a lot of y'all mentalities with y'all sisters is toxic. Like I said, would you bring one of these women around y'all man if y'all got a decent man who provide for y'all? Would y'all do that? That would be stupid. That would be like setting yourself up, man, to lose your nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because these thoughts will suck your man up from the back, suck the sperm out, and then spit it back, and then spit it back into the next chick twat. That's how I'm trying to. Forgive me for being graphic, but that's how they doing. They'll come out here, they getting the fake titties and upgrades and all of this, and they out there for your man. Look at all these songs that these women make. I'm looking for your nigga, thicker than a snake. All this. Look at the sisterhood. Like the sisterhood is a facade, man. All right. But at the end of the day, that Lizzo shit, that was out of pocket, man. It just goes to show you that's how a lot of black women operate, and you got some black women trying to defend this foolishness. If I'm out here with my nieces and nephews, man, and you got some big fat woman or any woman like her got her presenting her ass out, man, I don't want to have to be shielding their eyes. I shield my nephew eyes, man. Your young kid don't need to be seeing that sexual imagery off the rip. Like, that's gonna that causes certain things, that does certain, have me explain certain things. You should be an adult now. Respect you, goof. You a goof. All right, it's your man Nico B, Black Effect, out of here.